Yay, we're live. I see Brittany from Walt Life Salt Life is already here.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
All right. So, welcome to our Magic Movie Club. It's Tuesday and it's 9 p.m. So you know what time that means? It is Magic Movie Club time. So
Yay!
welcome. We have our friend Cameron here today from Daytripping Disney. Thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So we're going to ask a little icebreaker question just to kind of spend some time chatting before everybody gets here. And the question this week is, who is your favorite character to meet in the parks?
Ooh, well, it's kind of like a 2-for-1, but it's the stepsisters.
Yes. I haven't actually met them, but we walked by them and they were hilarious.
They are so funny. And I just love their little banter that they have going on, and there's
Yeah, we walked past them in Magic Kingdom. It was the one time that I had Nick with me, and he was wearing the exact same colors as Anastasia, or I can't remember which one it was, but the green and the blue. And she yelled at him from 20 feet away, like, "Hey, we match." I was like, "Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
You are amazing and I love you."
That's awesome.
Pauline, what's your favorite?
Ariel, I feel like I obviously have to pick her for my mermaid love. But I like that you can meet her in her fins and then also in her dress. I just wish you could meet her in her pink dress. So
I've never met her.
Really?
Never?
Well, maybe as a kid, growing up, I went to the parks, but as an adult, I've never gone down to that place where you can meet her outside of her ride, the grotto area. No, not yet. She's still on my bucket list.
Oh my gosh, you have to do it.
Yeah, she's lovely. I love her. I think my favorite was Russell or Doug, because they're just so huggable. They're fluffy and fat, and I love them. If I ever meet Baymax, it will probably be him next time. He's super cute too.
I regret not meeting Baymax before they took him out.
Yes.
Hopefully they'll bring him back, though.
That's what I'm thinking. Surely, because he's so fun. Why would you not have Baymax?
I know.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you can meet Cruella.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe at the parties.
Yeah. Is that at Halloween? Tell us where you meet Cruella.
I just feel like meeting any character that you haven't met before is an awesome experience. Just check them off the list, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
One of my friends, she did a run over in Disneyland Paris, and she was so excited because she got to meet Meg and Hercules over in Disneyland Paris. You can meet those characters. But I don't think we have them anywhere in our parks.
No, but we're going to talk about why we should probably later, right?
I guess. Hi, everybody in chat. Brittany, the Siskateers, Punzi's Palace, Magic in Michigan, Matt at Teacup for One. Welcome back. Doing his favorite movie this week.
Yay.
Victoria, hello. All right, cool. Looks like we got some good people going. Should we start our little chit chat?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So welcome, everybody. It is Magic Movie time, and we are on my channel, Jolly Holiday with Mary. I am Mary. I do Disney hauls, pin collecting, weekly vlogs with my husband and our 2 Boston Terriers, all that good stuff. So welcome, Miss Pauline.
Hi, everyone. I am Pauline, the mermaid in Mouse and Mermaid. My husband and I do our channel together, and we share our Disney trips. I share videos of my pin collection, and then I also do weekly vlogs of our life.
Yay. And then we have Cameron from Daytripping Disney.
Hi, everyone. My name is Cameron. My channel's name is Daytripping Disney. Daniel and I, my boyfriend, we also do a lot of pin-related content over there. And we are starting to do more park vlogs now that they're open. So getting back into actually vlogging our day trips to Disney.
Heck yes. I loved seeing your pictures on Instagram this weekend. And I fell in love with your pumpkin pins recently. Got right on eBay looking for those, I tell ya.
I have one for trade.
Do you? All right, I'll have to hit you up. I really just want the Mickey one, and I don't think you're ready to get rid of that one. So.
Oh yeah, I don't have an extra one of him.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Anywho, all right. So we got our notebooks. You're ready. You guys are so good. I didn't do anything fancy this week.
This is really Lisa Frank right here.
Lisa Frank unicorn.
I have so many Lisa Frank stickers. I'm going to find any way to use them.
I love it. I only have Halloween stickers right now, so I'm just ready for October's movie time.
I have like all these old sticker books, and for some reason Halloween is like the most stickers I have. Halloween and Lisa Frank.
So. Oh my gosh, like the 3-ring binder books, you could go to Walmart and buy them for like 97 cents a sheet books. Like, I used to have those all the time.
Mine are like these cardboard books with this special paper you put stickers on, and it was like your sticker collection. And I remember being like on the playground, like, do you want to trade stickers? This was like the precursor to Disney pins or something.
Oh, wow. You were extra before it was extra.
Exactly.
So I guess Cruella is at Disneyland, so now we know. Oh, and maybe Walt Disney World during Halloween. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen her on a float before, but I didn't know you can meet her.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. One of your all-time favorites. So we're reviewing this week Disney's Hercules. Such a good movie. So I know, it's great. Let's start off with some first impressions of the movie, like an overview, whatever your thoughts are about this fine film. Pauline, do you want to go first?
Most underrated Disney movie. Just gonna put that out there to start with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it underrated? I feel like everybody loves Hercules.
Super underrated. Like in terms of, I feel like merchandise and exposure and like
representation.
Yes, representation. It's underrated. Also, just like major like thought. I think it's almost one of the funniest Disney movies. I don't know. There's just like so much they did with like the Greek jokes and like visually and like the puns. Like for example, Herc pulls the tree over and then it goes onto Phil's head and he has little olives in his horns, and then like the call IXII, like all that stuff is just I love it.
Yeah, I love it. It's also like 90s references because of like the Santa Claus. He was like, do you know how to call 911? And he's like, yeah, 911. And so I don't know which one came out first, but I feel like there's a lot of little like references to other 90s movies that it just makes me so happy. I can't remember what the other one is, but maybe it'll pop in my head. But yeah, Cameron, do you have anything to add about an overall impression?
Well, overall, I think it's like the soundtrack specifically stands out so much to me. Like it just does not get enough like attention. And I don't know why. Like it's so good. Like I loved that. Y'all remember whenever like lockdown kind of first started and they did the Disney sing-along when Ariana Grande sang the Meg song. Oh my gosh. So good. I loved it. So good. I was so happy to see that movie represented, and she did an awesome job too covering that song.
She also covers Zero to Hero too on like an album, and then it was in a parade special as well.
What?
So maybe she's gonna be Megara in a movie.
You know, she's got like the hair.
Yes, the ponytail, all that.
That high pony. Yeah, it'd be perfect.
I like it. Pauline just got me onto Ariana Grande by showing me, what was that TV show, Jimmy Fallon? She was on Jimmy Fallon or something, and I fell in love with her in that show. The 5 minutes that she was on there.
Where she does the impression?
Musical impression or something.
Yeah. I was blown away. She's so hilarious. Good. I love her.
She can like impersonate any of these like well-known singers. It's crazy. She's so talented. And she's like 10.
10.
No one likes Ariana for Meg. I don't know if she's the best, but I just think it's funny that she's sung multiple songs from the movie. It's like kind of becoming her thing.
That's funny. Everyone does say her.
We have angered the crowd.
Oops.
Oh man.
Just don't leave the stream. We'll stop talking about her.
We all hate Ariana.
I take it all back. No. All right. So let's move on to the story. The story of Hercules. Cameron, what were your thoughts?
Well, I like the story. Okay, so I'm talking about the story, not it compared to the actual Greek mythology situation. But I love the story. Everyone loves the underdog, but like this underdog, you know, with a twist of having like a god as his father, and the whole role of him being like kind of sought after by the female, and you know, that type of situation, and when it's kind of like vice versa. And then I love the story of it and all the different like plot twists, how like Hades has a plan, it gets ruined and plans back on. Like it's just so many like twists and turns, and it's really good.
Yeah, I agree totally. Pauline, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with what Cameron said. I think that kind of there's multiple storylines sort of happening and they all get intertwined. And at the end, it's like this perfect bow. And I like that about the movie. I think the sort of like the message of like, who am I? Where do I belong? Like the quest is, you know, I was like thinking about all the other Disney movies and like this happens a lot, but I don't know, it just feels really special about this movie. And I don't know, I felt connected to it in that regard. And I just love that they just went for it with like, you know, this movie's in Greece and they like the architecture, like even down to like the way they draw the knees and the elbows and the characters, like it is Greece. Okay. And I love that they use the muses to kind of like as narrators for the story. I think that's really great.
I do too.
Yeah, I agree. I think they depicted the whole, like, I don't know, like Cameron was saying earlier, or maybe it was Pauline, about like all the little inside jokes and things to keep reminding you that it's like Greece and what are the Greek gods and all that stuff, like the little Easter eggs of like, if you're into that sort of thing, you just kind of be like, I don't know, secretly nerdy happy about all the little jokes and things.
Like whenever I don't remember who they said, but like, oh, we haven't been this happy since Narcissus found, discovered a mirror or whatever it was. Like that
Yeah.
was so funny.
Yes. So many fun little tidbits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved it. And the like anti-princessy kind of theme with Hercules being just like a down home kind of guy, and I don't know, just really like down to earth and not like the usual prince. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Right. Yeah. You kind of like really you kind of like see I love that you really see him grow. You know what I mean? And like not just through a montage, like kind of, song sequence or something, but you see him as that like awkward teenager and you see him like working hard to not only grow like physically, like with Phil and like his training, but how much he learns about how to behave and like, his moral codes and stuff like that. And then to the very end, where he's saving her life and learning the true hero aspect of everything. So that was really cool.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I love that he wasn't just like, you don't just meet him as already, buffed up Hercules. Like he actually had to put in the time at the gym like a normal human and get buff. It wasn't just Disney magic and you're buff all of a sudden. But you're right. You do see him grow a lot in the film, which is really, really good. Even at the end where he's like realizing that being where he thought he wanted to be is not actually where he wants to be. It's a good little bookend. Oh, the Scar cameo.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch that too?
Oh, yeah.
It's
I think it's one
hilarious.
of the most obvious ones in
Yeah.
recent Disney movies.
Mhm.
It's funny. All
Trying to
right.
think of other ones.
So more 90s references. They have like the Air Herc band
Yeah.
logo thing.
I was about
Like
to
they just
the Nike,
yeah.
like just do it with his
I
shoes.
loved it. Yes. So many things. I'll probably just randomly remember some more throughout the whole night, but I do remember that one. Why didn't I write it down? I have a notebook. Anyway. All right, let's move on to the stars of the show. Pauline, what are your thoughts?
I have so much to say about this category that I ran out of room. So, first off, the muses are just the best. Love them. I can't say enough about them. I also said the movie would be better if there was more baby Pegasus. I think that Hades is a top tier villain. And I like how, for me, like there's so many Disney villains that have just these like weak motives of like, oh, I'm not beautiful enough, so I need to kill somebody. But I feel like Hades like genuinely just wants to rule the world and take over. And like he is waiting 18 years to do that. Like he really wants it. Okay. But there's also this huge humor factor to him too. So I think that the combination of the two for me makes him a really good villain. I do love how Megara is kind of like the real Disney princess, if you will. But I think why maybe the movie didn't do like as well as say like I don't know other Disney movies is because she's not your quintessential Disney princess, and I think maybe speaks to an older audience, and maybe making the movie in general speaking to a little bit of an older audience. So that was something I saw kind of with her. Oh, and I just really want to see the Titans and all of the different monsters in a live action. I think that would be so awesome.
Be a lot of CGI going on there.
Yes.
Are they working on the live action?
Oh yeah, is that a thing?
So when I was like I was just like looking at some stuff, and I think I saw something that they recently announced that they're starting a live action for this. So
Whoa,
yeah, that would be
that's
awesome.
gonna be awesome.
That would be awesome. I hope they keep it a musical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cameron, how do you feel about the stars?
I felt like the stars kind of like as a whole. Okay, let me look. Can I say it? Some of them really just stood out to me, like with female empowerment. Like Meg is not that stereotypical um, princess. You know, she's all about like doing things herself. She's not going to go just flop on her bed and cry like we see a lot of princesses do. But also like with the muses, they represent like so many different like body shapes and styles. You know, like, and I just see so much like female, like strong, independent, like I'm narrating a story. Like even whenever you think about like the beginning where the guy is starting the movie and then the females cut in. Like, nope, I'm taking this over. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got that a lot. I do love the humor of Hades. He like the perfect role, the perfect voice, the perfect like everything for him, and he just does not get enough attention. Um, he yeah, like he's so comical. I like those comical villains, like um, and he does, like you said, has like a much more like all-encompassing type of plot. But and I like his. I know a lot of people don't like him compared to like the real Greek mythology, but I like the spooky factor of
Mm-hmm.
him, you know, like with the corpse, you know, like pool and the flaming hair. Like I like that. But I mean, I loved it. I loved all the characters. And Phil, you even got like a little sentimental, like with Phil there, you know, like at the end. I feel like everyone was so relatable. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's someone with a message from start to finish in that movie that anyone can relate to. And that like makes a good movie right there.
That is so true. Holy cow, that's totally true. And it's not like a cheesy message like everybody can relate to, you know, wanting to do something important or find where you belong or whatever it is. Like those are like actual feelings that people have.
Right?
I
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with everything. I love the muses. I love that they just take over. It kind of starts off like in the first 30 seconds, like this might be a stuffy movie. And then they're just like, bam, here's this amazing show-stopping song. And we're going to get y'all super excited about it. And like it just, and that carries through the whole entire movie. Like you're just excited to see what's coming next because the story is so good. The characters are so fun to watch. And they just keep adding more fun characters. Like baby Pegasus is now grown-up Pegasus, and he's just a little firecracker. And I don't know. I love them all. Phil is so sweet. You just freaking love Phil. And when he's crying at the end because he's in the stars, like
Love that.
I know.
I know. It almost got me. I
So
was
great.
on the
It's Phil's
verge.
boy.
I know. He's so cute.
And he like he even has like his own little song too, you know, like so that I mean everyone just has something like to connect with. Why is there not Phil merch? Like hello, like love Phil.
Right? I know. Lost opportunity.
Yeah.
I think Hades is underrated too, for sure. And I feel like you don't get real consequences very often in Disney movies. Like Meg died. She was dead.
Right.
and she's super, super, I want to say a bad word, but I'm not going to say it. Super hardcore, we'll go with. Because like she dies and she becomes a damsel in distress because she just saved the hero. Like it's just so good. Total opposite of a lot of things that you see in Disney.
Yeah. I want to mention, I think Matt from Teacup for One said this in one of his videos or in a live somewhere. But I think he said that Meg is one of the only like Disney princesses that has already had a love interest. So I think that is kind of interesting, you know, why she is the way she is, of course, you know, that hard, a little bitterness in her.
Yeah. The harder but wiser girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And I love the girl who plays her, Susan Egan.
Yes.
She's amazing. It took me forever to realize that she was also the Belle in the Broadway show. It just clicked one day when I was listening to one or the other songs, and I was like, that sounds a lot like Meg. And so I had to look it up real quick, and I was like, how did I not know this? It took me forever to figure that out. But I love her. She is so amazing. All right. Should we move on to the score? I feel like we could talk about this part for a long time too, because holy crap, so good. Cameron, do you want to start?
Oh, it's spectacular. Like there's not like a flaw, I feel like, in any of the songs. I love how some of them tell a story, you know, like they move you through the sequence of the timeline and movie and everything. But and then some of them are just so emotionally impacted. And I remember years ago, I used to sing. I don't sing now, but I used to sing, and we would watch like videos, and we would like watch different things about how to project a specific sound. And I will never forget that one of the videos that we watched, it showed the guy who sang I Can Go the Distance. He smiled throughout the entire song because it projects like a different type of like sound as it's coming out of your mouth. And like if you sing it any other way, like it's so empowering. I feel like because it was sang with that confidence and that strength and like that just like like confident, smiley, happy, positive personality, and you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like it is like the anthem of anthems. It's so good. I love it.
Yes, for sure.
And then next song. Oh, I love that like sassy little bit tune. Good.
Yes, I could just belt that out in my car when no one is around any day of the week. It's so good.
It is really
good. I love it.
And that's the gospel truth.
Oh man, those are so good. I think the Muses songs might be my favorite. I love that gospel. Not in real life, but in this movie, I love it.
You know, I also had like, y'all ever see that movie Dreamgirls? Like that era of music, that Dreamgirls vibe. Yeah. Not only like with the songs from the music, but like I love that like not showgirl. Like what do you kind of call that little like era? You know?
I'm not
sure. Know. I totally have Dreamgirls all over it. I just wrote Dreamgirls-esque.
Yeah.
I totally feel that vibe.
I love that movie too.
A word for that. Yeah, I love the show as well. It's really good. Pauline, what are your thoughts about the score?
Love it. It's amazing. One thing I want to mention, and I don't know why, but this is always sticks in my head. I mean, 90s kids may feel this too, but my brother used to play the Hercules video game. And every time I watch the like Phil's song, he's like, rule number 95, kid, aim. That was like in the video game. So I just always have flashbacks to that. Zero to Hero, in my opinion, may be like the best montage of all time. It is so good. I love the song. There's actually a YouTube video of them like doing a side-by-side of actual like actors dancing, like so the artists could draw.
That's awesome.
style. It's really cool. So you guys should go look that up after this.
Yes.
And
I'm
like,
writing that down.
Go the Distance, just every time chills. I used to listen to that song like on repeat when I was like about to graduate from college, just like about to cry, thinking about like all the things I wanted to do. And like now it kind of like comes full circle because like, every time I go to Disney and like they play it in Happily Ever After, it just is like the like pinnacle, most like emotional thing. And I just think like as Disney fans, like we all like feel that moment of like, this is where I belong. Like you're looking at the castle and like the fireworks are going off and I don't know, it's just so beautiful. I like gonna cry right now.
Yes, just stop. I'm missing Disney too much right now to talk about it. Oh, that's so true. That is so true, girl. I'm gonna think about that song every time I walk down Main Street now. Also, welcome to It's Always Sunny. We're glad you could make it.
Yay.
Yeah, I won't say I'm in love with the music. That's funny.
No,
that's funny. Yeah, no, I agree with everything you guys are saying. This might be my favorite Alan Menken, and I love Pocahontas a lot. But I just think every single song is so freaking catchy. Like, I don't get tired of any of them. I could listen to the soundtrack anytime, ever. And Colors of the Wind gets a little bit old sometimes, so. But I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Shall we move on to the scenery?
Yes.
Scenery.
Let's do it. All right. Pauline, what are your thoughts?
So again, just like the Greek thing, I don't know. I was trying to think about it, but I feel like they have like a very specific like hand-drawn art style. And then obviously when they went into like more of the CGI, there's like a specific look. And I feel like this doesn't follow anything that they've done. They kind of like went with like the Greek thing and just like did something different. So I thought that was very unique. I said like the elbows have like the swirls and like the knots in the tree. It's like they thought of everything. And also the Hydra battle with the CGI, amazing. I still think it looks amazing today. But apparently I looked it up. It took them a year and a half to do that 4-minute scene.
Wow.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it was, I don't know when CGI like started, but I feel like that's probably one of the first that they really incorporated CGI into. I mean, I know they did it in Beauty and the Beast with the ballroom scene, I think, but I mean, much far after. So more, and that's more like scenery as opposed to actual like live beings.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy. Cameron, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I too totally wrote down like the Greek style, even down to like the colors. Like I think I can just see blue and yellow, and all of a sudden I think of Hercules. You know what I mean? Just like I feel like it has its own iconic style and look, and like the colors that they use. It just I loved it. But yeah, like even the angles and like Meg's hair, I noticed like shoulders were like triangles and her hair, like was so stiff. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen this style in another video, like in another movie. It was very unique. And it was very unique. And I loved it. You felt so like a lot of the other movies, you kind of feel like you're in the same place, like Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Snow White, even Little Mermaid, like it could almost be all like the same country, but this new you were in a completely different world. You know what I mean? Like it was
Right.
not world maybe, but you know, a different place. And it just was so good all the way through, even up to like the um Mount Olympus up there, you know, and it was all themed out just like so perfectly. They just did a great job.
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like there's a lot more darkness in this movie too. Like the underworld is really dark. Like even in like Ursula's little cave and stuff, it's still pretty bright and light. I mean, it's dark-ish, but I feel like Hades' little realm is like super dark. And then they have all the dark elements of like the dead people and big scary three-headed dogs and like I don't know. They did a lot of fun stuff with lighting, I feel like, in this movie. Like the lightning and the rain and I don't know. I was just noticing when he was fighting is that the Hydra? The guy with the heads?
Yeah.
Yeah. That the lighting was just so good. Like, I don't know, it started raining at the perfect moments, so it was like getting really intense. And then like once he comes out, it's like the sun starts shining perfectly on where he is. Like I just feel like they did lighting really, really well in this movie. It set such a good tone. Yeah. And I loved the elements of like making their skin brighter and darker to indicate like godliness and humanity and stuff. It was so visually appealing in every single way. Design and lighting and everything.
They also did like a voice echo thing too when they're like a god. So I thought that was really cool.
Right. Yeah. Totally right. Let's see what we have some comments going on.
Yeah, I do love the whole how they were so much brighter and too like when he became the god, like and he just was like glowing.
Yes. And the string starts glowing and it's just
Oh my gosh, when they cut the string and the string's glowing. I don't know why. I just love that part.
Yeah. It
and there's no
because you're like, I know what's happening. What's wrong with these scissors?
I love those three. What are they? The fates or whatever. They're so cool. I feel like they should be like in like the Halloween party somehow.
Oh my god.
Like they need a float or something.
Thing.
It would be, yes.
It's like literally all you need are just like string, an eyeball.
Yeah.
And
that eyeball is so creepy. When he picks the hair off of it, I'm just like so gross.
I wish I don't know if we're gonna talk about this. I do wish like the scenery, like the theme, the feel of the location was somehow like represented in the parks. I didn't know if you were going to talk about the parks part.
Oh yeah,
we are.
We will. We shall elaborate on that.
That's the most important part of this conversation. Let's be honest.
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, I remember it being in Wishes. The Go the Distance. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean they kept it in. They kept it in for Happily Ever After. So I feel like Disney knows that's like their anthem. I think should be.
Yeah. I feel it now. Now that you've said that. Oh, let's see. Oh wow, are we already to the ratings? Wow. All right.
Here, I'll pop it up.
Okay.
Well, I think you have to.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. So we have to decide where this movie ranks. Walttastic, Golden Mickey, Background Magic, One Hit Wonder, or Keep It in the Vault. What do our friends in the chat think? Uh-oh, Matt's going off on me for talking about this being Alan Menken's best music. That's funny. Here we go. Wow. Getting a lot of Walt-tastics.
Just voted Monsters University as Walt-tastic. So
yeah. Oh, that's funny. Don't think Walt himself would have loved this movie, but its grandeur is bigger than any one man's dream. I like it. We should have renamed our list for this movie Godlike. I like it.
I know.
Right.
I watched it last night, but I could totally like put it on tonight as I'm going to bed.
it's such a good rewatch movie, I feel like.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I think for me, I feel like you could sit down and enjoy it, but you could play in the background. I don't know, I just like and listen to all the awesome songs and then like sing with the song parts.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. You can say Walt-tastic to anything.
It's true. All right. So, Cameron, what did you rate this?
Oh, don't come at me in the comments. But I put, and I wrote it earlier for proof. I
Nice.
put Golden Mickey.
Yeah.
I for some reason it didn't have that Walt-esque vibe to it, but it's still like so good. I do think that he would definitely be proud of it, but I feel like because it references like so much in like cultural history of the time and like all those little things, like popping in, I felt like I just couldn't do Walt-tastic. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Pauline, what did you put?
I said Walt-tastic because I think Walt would be proud that I feel like they went for it. Like, no, they held nothing back and they went all in for Hercules. So I think Walt would be proud of that. And I also think, yes, it doesn't have like that Disney-esque to it that like we're used to, but I don't know. I think Walt is totally up for change and newness. And I think the fact that they did something different than what they normally would do, Walt would appreciate that.
That is true.
Yay.
This is a really hard one because like I put Mary Poppins and Walt-tastic, so I kind of just compare everything to that. I wish there was like just a slightly under Walt-tastic, but I think it's close enough to Walt-tastic that I can just push it up there because I do think it's a pretty perfect, and it started using CGI, which I don't think I think that was probably just like a 90s thing where they started doing that. Like, I think Walt would have been really excited about starting to use CGI in things, and I don't know. I think it's a pretty flawless movie. Like, there's really not any of those like eye roll moments. There's not a whole lot of like painful exposition. Like, I think I'm gonna put it in Walt-tastic too, just because I think it earned it. But it's underneath Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is
I do still think he would be proud of it, but I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't put it up there, but I
totally
do think Mary Poppins was Walt-tastic.
Yeah, I'm like this close to Golden Mickey, but it's close enough to Walt-tastic that I'm just gonna let it be up there.
The Golden Walt.
The Golden Walt.
There
Perfect. Yeah. But also it's not really one that I would sit down and like really pay attention to. It would probably be more of like a watching it while I'm going to bed, or if I'm working and I just want something playing in the background. So I don't know. It's tricky. Yay. We're all accepted except for Cameron. Sorry. Magic in Michigan has a hit list now.
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Now the best category perhaps of all. The resorts. What do we want to do to see them in the resorts? Or in cruises, or in the park, or whatever. Merch. Go for it all. Cameron, you want to go?
Well, I was thinking about it and I couldn't really decide like where I would want to see it. I mean, I guess typically like I first go to Epcot, you know, and because they like desperately need something, but I couldn't really think of like a ride feature, but I could think of like all the food, all the shops, you know, like you could have like a shop that looked like you're in like Mount Olympus, you know, like they could go crazy with all that, you know, they would. And but I really wanted to like, do y'all have any ideas for rides? Because I could not think of like a ride.
I feel like I'd either want like a dark ride of some kind, or I mean, you could do like a Pegasus ride with, like, what's that one in Animal Kingdom?
Oh,
Where
Flight of
you're riding a
Passage.
banshee. Yeah, like that, but with Pegasus. You're riding through Greece.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I just took this ride that already exists and made it.
Like, yeah, there's like so much like with the shops, you know, like they could really just plant like one of the little scenes right there in Epcot, and that would be so cool. But I just couldn't really think of a ride.
Yeah.
But I wanted to.
Pauline, what are your thoughts?
Yep, same thing. Epcot, like, why is there no Greece in Epcot? And it's all about Hercules. I would certainly want like a Muse performance to happen every day. Like
Ooh.
that would be insane. And then, so I also feel like, I think Jess from Magic in Michigan mentioned this, that like Halloween only happens in Magic Kingdom and really nowhere else. So I thought it would be cool if like they had Greece and it had like Hercules stuff in it in Epcot, that they could do like a Halloween overlay with like the underworld and stuff come Halloween. And then like they could totally like in Mexico do like a Day of the Dead with Coco, like kind of like expand their Halloween offerings, if you will.
Yeah, they have a really fun
That is,
Coco
you know,
thing.
you saying that is such a good idea. Like the first thing that popped in my head too was like Scar, like in Africa, and you know, like that is brilliant. Like they should do something like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why don't they do that?
I don't know. If they would make more money, so why not?
Yeah, for sure. You had some good ideas. Flight of Pegasus.
Yeah.
I like it. Storybook dining with Hercules at the Riviera Resort. That's a good idea.
Not at Riviera. No.
Is that the best option? I don't know.
But you know, like the show in Hollywood Studios of Beauty and the Beast, like how Lumiere, they like they narrate the whole thing. Like if they could do a show like that where you're maybe like down instead, like make it like an arena style, like Greece style.
Yeah, like amphitheater.
Yeah, we're there, and that would be so cool too.
Yeah, and they kind of like have that in the movie, like when in the montage Zero to Hero of like these kids like dressed as the Hydra and stuff. So that it might be cool to kind of like play on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I love Figment, but I think that could be a good spot.
And I could totally eat like a gyro while I'm at
Yeah.
That would be great.
I just want a spanakopita platter. That's what I want.
With a side of hummus and some warm pita bread and a little bowl of olives.
Yes.
I'll take it all. Everybody's hating on Figment again. Except for Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's get rid of that.
No.
I know. I have seen some videos of Disneyland's Day of the Dead, and it looks so fun. They have like singers and dancers and guitars and all kinds of fun stuff. I like it a lot.
I feel like if they were to do that like Halloween thing in Epcot, you would need something for like every single pavilion. And I don't know. I'd have to do some thinking like what every single pavilion would have.
Right. Yeah, my friends over in the UK say they don't really do much for Halloween over there at all. Is that just like an American thing?
I don't know, actually. Surely not, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's like a Catholic origin thing, and they have lots of Catholics over there, so. What do I know? I don't know. I think it'd be fun to have like one of those 360 things with Hercules. Like you could have the muses all coming out and doing like a thing, and then they just take you around different places in Greece, and you could have like Phil walking around showing you things, or maybe like a Greek god thing.
Oh, yeah.
You can like learn about the different gods and stuff with the music of Hercules thrown in there. And that might be kind of fun too. The stage show I think might be more fun, but air conditioning. But sometimes
more stage show.
Yeah, like did anyone else go to Walt Disney World in 1997-98 when Hercules came out? Hollywood Studios had a Hercules parade. What?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I did not. That sounds awesome. Ooh,
I feel like I want to like look that up now.
Wow. Susan Egan was the guest of honor. That's amazing.
Oh, that is awesome.
Even if they just did a show like Beauty and the Beast. That would be cool. It would be really cool. I would love to see a stage show of Hercules. I just feel like it would be so high energy. The music is so amazing. I would buy all of the merch.
And I want them to give like audience members like the tambourines, and like I just want to dance with them.
Welcome, Phil. He's late. He is a mod, yes. We needed some moderating.
We did good tonight. No moderating was needed this evening.
Nope. It was not. Oh, too funny.
Oh my gosh, I found it. I have saved it to my playlist to watch later.
I love it. I have to watch the parade too.
It looks so dated, but I love that dated Disney look.
The really bad video and everything.
Yes, the camcorder that you had to hold up here. Like the little eye thing that came out.
Oh my God.
Those were super cool in the day.
Stop. Letters to spell out Hercules. This needs to be like the show where they like people have tambourines or people have letters.
Yes.
You were the S? That's so cute.
I didn't see that part.
That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Living
yeah,
the
like
dream.
okay. For sure. That would be awesome.
I want that. We need, yes. Yeah, I need the Halloween in Epcot to happen and the Hercules parade. Too funny. All right. I guess that's kind of it. Unless we have anything else to add.
Everyone's talking about the parade.
Oh yeah, that would be fun to have Art of Animation have some Hercules stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Some giant Phil statue or something. That would be pretty great. Phil, You were here, not that filled with TDs. All right. Well, I guess we can talk about what's going on our channels coming up. So,
Yay.
Pauline, do you want to talk about what you got going on?
Sure.
I know what you got going on. It's gonna be exciting.
Today I just posted our we ate dinner at the Grand Floridian Cafe before we went to the Halloween party. So I posted that today. And I just filmed my massive Vivity box unboxing. It went really well, except I broke a gym shore and I had to fix it. And then I got Gorilla Glue in my hair. So that was fun. But that should be coming out soon.
Very exciting. Cameron, what do you have?
I vlogged our day at Magic Kingdom to see all the fall decor. So it was a rainy day, but you can still see all the cute Mickey pumpkins and stuff. So I'm working on putting that together. And I have a fall Disney haul coming too, and some pins headed your way. I'm working on a pin tag that someone tagged me in.
I love it.
Oh, yay!
August completely got away with me, but I'm totally here for September.
Yay! I only posted it like a couple days ago, so I'm failing.
I don't know where the time is even going. It's just like 1 month after the next. It's just boom, boom, boom. It's bizarre.
This year has just it's been the longest yet fastest year I have ever experienced.
Yes, exactly.
It's
My
weird.
brain is still in May. I realize that it's September out because it's getting chilly and the leaves are changing, but I'm just like, it's only May. It's ridiculous.
Is it chilly, like cool? Or like
We've had our heat on a couple times this week, especially at night. Like it gets down to the 60s. So
I'm jealous. I miss that.
I wish I was close enough to go to Disney World though. So
yeah.
Trade
You
off.
win some, you win some.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Oh, I did wear my Hades shirt.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I like that.
That's
I
awesome.
found it at Five Below.
No way.
Really?
And it actually had Hades and
Is that Dr. Facilier too?
yeah.
Oh, Ursula, Maleficent. That is cool. Is that recently? Because I might need to go to Five Below.
Yeah, it was just like 2 weeks ago.
Another haul for Mary.
At least
they have a
lot of
place. T-shirts. It's just like as soon as you wash them, the graphic starts like coming off, so you can't dry them.
Dang.
You definitely would air dry them.
Very cute though. I have a haul coming out on Thursday. Shocker. But it's a Halloween haul. Yay! I'm so ready.
I love this season.
I do too. That's why I want to go to Disney so bad right now, because this is my favorite season. Like even better than Christmas. I like it.
Yeah.
At Disney World in the fall better.
Yeah. And this year specifically, I felt like it's been the longest spring/summer. Like finally having even here in Florida, like a fake change of scenery. Like I'm here for it. Like I need it. I need origins. I'm just it made my heart so happy.
Yeah, I was really happy when they started decorating and all the live vlogs came out. I was just like, this is what I'm doing this week. All right, so now the big, let's see, let's do our next, what do you call it? Guest stars. Let's show our next guest stars.
Yay,
look how close October is.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Everyone was asking in the comments, but we have one more week until our Halloween-y shows.
So exciting.
Oh my gosh, y'all's logo for that is amazing.
I love it. It's so cute.
Like, I love it. When are we going to be able to buy stickers or get stickers?
I have
I want to put
stickers.
one on my laptop saying I was here one
I
time.
love it. I'm actually sending out stickers to everybody who's in our shows, but it's been 4 weeks, and I am just now about to send out Brandon and Heidi. So, but they're coming. They're coming.
I love that. Though. That's really sweet.
I realized I didn't have stamps, so I had to order stamps, and then I was trying to find cards, and now I wanted stickers, and blah blah blah. So it's happening. I'm just a little bit slow with it. So, but anyway, next week we have Mackenzie Taylor coming. We're gonna pick your movie here in a second, Mackenzie. Oh, I don't actually know. Oh yeah, she is in here. Look at her. And then we're gonna have Brittany and Liz from Walt Life Salt Life, and then Lisa from Vegan Dynamite. So we're going to start our Halloween movies with Walt Life Salt Life. And we cannot wait to see what movie we're going to do. They're going to be all Halloween themed.
That's so exciting.
So excited. All right. So I guess we got to pick our next film.
Yes. And I will tell you, Mackenzie wants Princess Diaries. She's told me at least 10 times. So it's all on you, Cameron.
Oh my gosh.
You have to pick the one that looks
what
like.
What does the poster for okay, so she's like wearing sunglasses and listening to something, right? On the poster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I think I know which one it is, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that's tricky. I feel like there's 3 that it could maybe be.
I'm thinking.
No pressure.
I know, right? That last comment from I was just like, wow.
Right, I'm bouncing between 1 and 15. I'm not sure.
2 kind of looks like
either of those.
What'd you say, Pauline?
I don't think it's either of those. I think it's a different one. I could be wrong. I did this last week, so I have no memory of what is behind.
Do you shuffle them week to week?
Yes.
Yeah, she's hardcore.
At random, I have Excel randomly select what order they're going to be in to make it as fair as possible.
Oh, good. She's also fine with Parent Trap. So
I think I know what
Parent Trap.
Oh, me too.
Where she cuts the girl's dress. Wait, which Parent
Trap? The newest one.
OG?
No, the Lindsay Lohan one.
Never mind. I like both of them, but okay, I'm going to do number 2.
Oh boy.
I think that's it.
Yay! We did it. That's so funny. All right, Mackenzie. Now, next week you have to pick NBC for Walt Life Salt Life. So start studying what the poster looks like.
I don't know if I could handle everyone not liking me for not saying it's Waltastic and then pick the wrong film.
No, you did good.
Everyone's going to be putting their votes in moving forward. So there's a lot of pressure on the show before.
Yay!
All right, cool. So there we go. We got Princess Diaries next week. That's going to be super fun.
Oh, I love that movie.
I do
Okay,
too.
but like the Lizzie McGuire movie, yes.
Also amazing.
Love that.
Yeah, I agree.
So as like full disclosure, Mary and I both like picked some of our favorites, and that's like the first like selection of movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like
I used to love her. I would like crimp my hair like her, and I just, good Lord, this is what dreams are made of.
It's so good. I love it.
Mackenzie. She is the only celebrity I follow on Instagram. I love her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sad the show's not happening though. I mean, obviously it's definitely not happening now, but I don't know what happened.
Philip, no.
Oh my gosh, Phil, ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting. All
now
right,
I
cool.
know like what song to annoy Phil with next, so this is good.
I love it. So good job, Cameron. Good pick. All right, so just to remind everybody, next week we will be on Pauline's channel, Mouse and Mermaid. So make sure that you're subscribed to her so you don't miss it. It'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time or Walt Disney World time, and we're going to be doing the Princess Diaries. I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I love Julie Andrews. So exciting.
Yeah. Well, of course you do.
I do.
Are there any Easter eggs in that, like referencing Mary Poppins at all?
I don't know. I'll have to pay attention for that. That's a good question. I hope there are. Surely.
Like Kenzie was already preparing for her role next week. Did you watch?
I'm really glad I picked.
Yeah, you did good. That's so funny. I love it. All right. I guess that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for coming, Cameron. This was awesome.
Yes,
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yes. Super fun. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the chat, too, and being so active. This was super fun. So that'll do it for us this week. Guys, have a practically perfect day.
Peace, love, and quackerini.
Cameron, I don't know if you have like a sign off.
I don't.
That's okay.
Bye.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming. We'll see you next time.